Good evening, boys. I hope it's all good for you. As for me, I had a couple of good weeks in Garda, among mostly Dutch and German people, but I still kept up with the news, and the constantly rising hardware prices do not look good at all. And at this point, a future where everything is a subscription is more than likely, unfortunately. But you know what? I refuse. I want to own everything I use, since I don't want to wake up one day and have my work be inaccessible because some shitty data center somewhere is gone or down, or because my car declined for some reason, for example. So, to start my self-hosting journey, I got this thing. An old thing center from a failed company. RIP to them, I guess, but I did get this for really cheap, 150 euros. So, their sacrifice will be worthy and remembered, hopefully. Now, I plan to use this to host my own streaming services and my own file storage services and maybe some light AI workloads. We'll see how it works and what we can do with it. So, without further ado, let's get into it and see what we're working with. Okay, so we are here in our living room with the Think Center over here. And we can see that it has a CD drive for some reason, which we will not be using, so we're going to be taking it out at some point. We can see that it has no HDMI ports, it only has display ports, which shouldn't be a problem, hopefully, because we have a DisplayPort to HDMI converter. So yeah, let's try if it works. Let's just connect it to the power. Let me just get the converter. There it is. The DisplayPort to HDMI converter, which, mind you, did not work last time I tried to do something with it with the BC250, but hopefully this time will be better. Okay, it seems to have done something, but as predicted, there's no video output. No, there is video output. Okay. Video output achieved. It's a Windows machine, apparently. I'm curious, let's see what's in this thing, you know? Okay, I have a shitty keyboard that we can use. Requires an admin password. I don't know. Let's try with password. I could extract the password from, you know, the registry, but I don't really care all that much. Whatever. We are gonna try and install Linux. I already have Linux on this thing over here. Now, we'll insert the key card, the USB stick in here, and turn it on. I don't know which key to open the BIOS. I'll try all of them. So I need to probably connect it to actual DisplayPort capable screen. I'll be right back. Okay, so now we are on an actually DisplayPort capable screen, and yeah, we should turn this on. It doesn't show the BIOS for some reason. Let's see what happens if we restart. Does it have a prompt or anything?
No.
Or do I just have to look it up?
Yes.
Show me a prompt. No, it doesn't have any prompt or anything. Okay, let me just look up how to enter the BIOS in this thing. Okay, so apparently you need to tap F1. Let's start spamming F1. Screen is black so far. I don't know. Huh. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have opened up the Think Center and I have removed the CMOS battery. And yeah, I'm just waiting a few seconds, minutes for it to reset. Then maybe we'll be able to actually get into the BIOS and Also, apparently we have an NVIDIA Quadro in here, which might be useful for doing something. We'll see, we'll see. NVIDIA Quadro P400. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's get the battery back into the slot. Please go back in. Thank you. Let's get the power back to the PC. I'm still seeing nothing. I might try to take out the GPU. You know, maybe the GPU is not liking it. I don't know. Okay, so apparently I was spot on. I need to remove the integrated GPU for the DisplayPort to work. Oh, that's the CD drive that came off. I'm never gonna use this, so let's put it over there. I do not know how to remove it. I already clicked here, and it should be, it came off. Okay, the GPU came off. Now, let us go back to the testing bench, which is my desk. Okay, so we're back here. As you can see, the GPU is removed. Now let's try to turn it on. And actually get to the BIOS. Oh, look at that. I mean, it's probably gonna turn on like Windows now, but we did see the, there it is, the initial screen. It's starting Windows now, but we did see the initial screen, which we didn't see before because, I don't know, it just didn't work. Now it works. So, let us restart and try to actually access the BIOS, which is either F1 or F12. I'm just gonna click both of them, F1 and F12. There it is. What the f- it already has Ubuntu? Really? Okay, that's BIOS. Alright, cool. We are able to access the BIOS. So, now we're gonna install Ubuntu. F12 is the boot menu, apparently. There it is. This shouldn't start. Yep, there it is. Try to install Ubuntu server. Sure. I'm doing this video without actually using a microphone, but you'll get the gist of it. So this server here is running. It's on. It is not connected to HDMI. As you can see, it's not connected. So now we'll go to our actual room. This is our Windows installation. And as you can see, we've actually logged in into the server through the network. So yeah, it works. Now it's time to actually put the GPU back in there, and I'm also waiting to get a hard drive from Amazon, and should come any moment now. So I'll see you then. So we got the Ubuntu server installed running on this. I got this GPU back into the PC, as you can see right here. And now I want to install this thing. This hard drive that I got on Amazon. It's a 2 terabyte hard drive, which cost me as much as a 4 terabyte hard drive 4 years ago. I know, very sad, but you know, it was not too bad. Anyway, let's open up this thing. Now, it might look like a solid block here, but no, you just kind of do this. You just kind of pull. It's really, it's as easy as that. You know, just use some violence sometimes. Just some violence solves all of your problems sometimes. Now, where do I put this hard drive? I do not know, but this might be a location for it. There's a bunch of cables here that are not used, and I'm going to use them. What is this? Yep, see, there's a bunch of cables here that are not used. They were included in the case of this thing, so I'm using these. This is a hard drive holder, by the way. It's also a bit dirty, so I'm gonna clean it up a little bit with my pants, actually. Like, it's not really that dirty, it's just a little dusty. Now, let me go get a knife or something. I really gotta buy, like, a real knife for this kind of things, because this is not safe at all, but you know, that's what we have. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Okay, let me go get scissors, I suppose. I don't have scissors, but I have my old Swiss Army knife, which should have scissors. Scissors, these might work. They worked. Incredible. Cool. Now, we have this, which is for power. We'll plug this into the motherboard. There, see? Those power SATA drives. For example, this cable that goes from out there, this powered the disk reader, which I'm not gonna use anymore. So of course I'm gonna remove it actually. And you know, there's a free slot in there which powers a hard drive. Oh, by the way, the specs of these things are 32 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, 3200 megatransfers per second. It's pretty good. And an i5, a 9th gen i5 processor. It's fine, you know, it's a fine system for a server. And that card is 2 gigabytes. You can run LLMs on it. I might or might not have already done it. Enjoy that later, maybe. Okay, so let's remove this, because I'm not gonna need this ever. You can fuck off, thank you. What the hell is this? This is professionally built. You can tell by how much of a pain in the ass it is to remove. Okay. This is SATA, just a normal SATA cable. Yeah, I might keep this, I don't know. I don't plan on ever using it again. We'll see. Now, as for power, we just kind of put it right there. Oh my god, it's so tiny. Okay. Power is in for the hard drive. I'm shocked they included these, by the way. The SATA is in there. The hard drive should go in this thing. Okay, 1 and 2. There it is. The hard drive has been mounted on the mount. That's there's a pillow? What is that? Can you see that? This thing. It's soft. Let's try connecting the SATA cable first. Yep. And the power, like this. Now, are you gonna go in somehow? Maybe it is. I just gotta like push it to the limit, like that 80s song said once. The song that goes "Push It to the Limit," which is also called "Push It to the Limit." Like, it should slot in like this. There it is. Oh, that's done. See? Easy as pie. Really wasn't easy, but you know, it's fine. We have installed a hard drive in here, 2 terabytes. I haven't tested if it works, but it should work. It's new, so if it doesn't work, they're gonna receive a sternly written letter from me. Now to close this. Closing it is also really fun. You just push down on it until it closes. There it is. It's closed. A lot of violence is involved in closing these things. It's a very violent process. Now to close this part, can you see it? Yep. Close this part, you just gotta put it in like this. You know, you have to make sure that these little, let me just get my hand here. These little things go in these holes over here. Yep, there. And you just press down on it. This is less violent, but you know, it works. Now we can pop the cover on there. There it is. All these cracking noises are fine. That's what it's supposed to do. And we're done. Okay, so we're back on my main PC. As you can see, the server is running right now, and it does see the disk we just installed. Now that we know that, so yeah, we should create a mount point for this. We now have a server with a hard disk where I can put shit on there, whatever I want. Now I'll check back on you, I'll get back to you when I've set up some stuff, and then I'll show you how it all works. So, here we are on my main PC, which is currently Windows, but it doesn't matter since I connected to the server that we saw before for the terminal. As you can see, with fast fetch, we can see that it is Ubuntu server, and you know, it has the CPU that I said before, i5-9500, the NVIDIA GPU that is working. I installed the drivers. It was kind of a pain in the ass, but it did work in the end. The memory, which is 32 gigabytes, swap doesn't really matter. The main disk for like mass storage, I did, as we saw, install the disk, the mass storage disk, the 2 terabyte disk, which is here. So right now this is the server, we are connected to it, and I've installed a few things already. First of all, I have installed Pilgrim, as you can see. This is Pilgrim, it is, you know, installed in here, and I'm not running it yet because the main Pilgrim instance is still running on another machine, but I'm waiting to get the files back from that machine to make it run on my own personal machine, which should also be faster because, you know, this is a faster server than the other machine. Editor me here, a few days after the video was recorded, I can confirm Pilgrim is running now. Anyway, I'm also running Docker on this, which is, you know, the virtualization system. As you can see, I'm running a few things on here that we'll see, and you know, HTOP is running. We've got a bunch of stuff. It is set as a static IPv4, so it doesn't change the IP, and it's gonna be static forever in my house. And I've also set up a bunch of stuff. So first of all, I've installed Jellyfin. Jellyfin is a really interesting streaming service and media center, basically, with capabilities to stream music, to stream movies, and I can use this to stream even to my friends and whatever. You know, it's really useful, especially in the house. You know, I have a media station. Yeah, there's songs too that I can stream from outside the house. You know, it's really useful. I like this. And how do I stream outside the house? That is a really interesting question, and the answer is this: Tailscale, which is actually installed on my machine. Tailscale is basically a VPN that is all automatically handled by the Tailscale services, and it lets you access your personal machines from outside of your network, which is what I can do with this thing, which is Jellyfin. I can access it through my phone from outside the house, so I can like stream music from my own server to my phone, like it was like my personal version of Spotify, or even Netflix, because I can stream new movies too. It doesn't matter. By the way, Jellyfin also supports HVAC and like hardware encoding. I have enabled hardware encoding for the NVIDIA drivers, which is really cool, and it works really well. It's really fast, and it supports a bunch of streams simultaneously as well. Now, I've also done some experiments with LLMs on that GPU that we saw before, the NVIDIA Quadro P400, which is not a great GPU for LLMs because it only has 2 GB of VRAM. Despite that, it can technically run some LLMs, like for example Qwen 3 0.6 billion parameters. I'm gonna try to talk to it. It's not fast, but it is running 100% on the GPU, and yeah, it works kinda. You can see from here that it is running 100% on the GPU. Yeah, it's not fast at all. It is thinking, it is working, and it does not support web search, so it's kind of useless. This was mostly an experiment, and you can use the GPU to do more interesting things, I suppose, than this, like document embeddings or summarizing stuff. That's probably what I'm gonna use it for, or even like image recognition instead of this, because this is, as cool as it is, it's very useless. Anyway, another thing I could do, you might have spotted it before, you can install a Minecraft server on the server, with Docker. This is Docker. We've got the server running here, and as you can see, I'm gonna start Minecraft now. Why am I using Docker? Because I don't want to fight with installing the correct version of Java, and Docker handles all of that automatically, and that's the beauty of that. So multiplayer, we're gonna do direct connection. You can't connect to this server even if you wanted to, because this is just like local to my own server. But you could do it with Tailscale, actually, if you did install it and I did invite you to my network. But I'm not gonna. So this is Minecraft. This is running on my server downstairs that I put in a closet, and it's running perfectly. How many resources it is using? Is it using actually? Let's check. Let's do HTOP. Not many, like 21% of the CPU, like 20% of the CPU, and about 5% of the RAM. Like, it's not much. You could run this pretty conveniently, and you could have like a bunch of players on it. It's a pretty powerful machine if you think about it. And it also has like 6 cores, so you can see the load distributed for the cores. You could also install like performance enhancing mods, which is what I would do if I were actually play Minecraft on this machine. It also had like a pretty far rendering distance. Like, I think this is 16 chunks. Now, I could do other things with this server, but this is what I've done so far, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think I'm gonna mostly use it for Jellyfin, because, I mostly got it for that, to stream my own movies and my own music. But, you could do some other cool things, like making stupid Discord bots for my friends, which is a thing I'm definitely gonna do. Or, run like RSS feeds and stuff like that, email servers. It's cool. I like it. I'm also not gonna keep this Minecraft server on, probably, because nobody plays Minecraft anymore, my friends, only just one friend. Anyway, that's all for now, and I'll see you in the outro, I guess. So, was it worth it? For the RAM alone? Yeah, absolutely. But jokes aside, Just having a server, a physical server, and doing networking stuff and managing containers and stuff on a physical machine just hits different, you know? I know I'm not doing anything too important with it, but it doesn't matter since I always have the option to do something else with it in the future, since I own the hardware and I can do whatever the hell I want with it. If you can find a machine like the one I got for cheap, I would absolutely recommend you pick it up. The only drawback right now is the memory costs, which due to certain reasons are very high right now, but I'm sure that in the near future, hopefully things will sort themselves out and memory prices will go down. Anyway, if you like the video, leave a like, comment and subscribe if you want. And see you next time, I guess. I swear I'm still making my game. I'm just really slow and I've been on vacation, so, you know. Anyway, bye.